My name is Adi, and it is my purpose in this embodiment to be sharing the energy and also messages from what we would call Divine Mother. It is not so much about sharing words, and I don't know how useful it is, but it is more about sharing energy that comes with the words. And so, my purpose is to communicate the tone of creation that we call Divine Mother. To be honest with you, Divine Mother is more a name that humans would assign to this celestial being that most humans imagine to be on the outside of ourselves. Someone that is external, someone that is not really part of us. And today, Divine Mother would like to take us on a different perspective and a journey. Let us call her the way she desires to be called. Mother Nature, Mother Life. Sometimes she jokes and she would like to be called Goddess Life, but again, that might make her seem a little external. Life is her name. Life is in all of us. She actually is in all dimensions. She is in all beings. She is in all nature. She is the one that fills cosmos with life. Life is life. And I think that was a funny song in the 80s or 90s. Life is life. So today, Mother Nature is here to speak to you, to me, to remind us, wake up, my children, wake up. We have been dreaming for a very long time, not just thousands of years. We have been dreaming for millions of years. It is okay to be dreaming, but it's also important, and it would be reasonable and logical to be dreaming dreams we all enjoy, and dreams that honor life. Life is what humans now call Divine Mother. And once again, if we can just forget the divinity and just say life is nature. And because nature is awakening in all of us, she is awakening in our consciousness, reminding us of who we are. She is the one who originally created us before we experience distortions. She is the one who was our aboriginal rainbow serpent of creation inside all of us. There was no need for religion. There was no need for philosophy. There was only the right relationship with Mother Nature, with life. When beings used to see life for who she is, they would naturally be in the right relationship with her. And that was maybe at the beginning of Mu, that some people call Lemuria. At the beginning of all things on planet Earth, the ones that we call humans were so much more natural and not primitive in any way, but natural. They understood nature because they could see her. They could see her rainbow light. They could see how she moves. They could see where she is and how she moves. And they would mimic her, honor her, and they would really work and dance with her. There was no need for worship. There was no need for techniques. There was only one way, the right way. There was only the way to be in the right relationship with her. When all of us who were there at the beginning of all things, we could see how this rainbow light moves through the worlds. Nature is in all worlds. She is in all dimensions. She's never hidden. She is always in plain sight. As long as beings can see her and see her rainbow light, they understand how to be, how to live, how to dream. It is only when beings disconnect, even just partially, just a little bit, even just 1% from this miraculous flow of nature, from the mother, then they make room, that 1%, 2%, 20, 30, 50, 90, 99. They make room for something else to come in. When something else comes in, the beings no longer thrive. It is only in the right relationship with nature that we can thrive. And it is not a relationship we can have where we hold back. We cannot hold back. We must be full of nature. When nature is full in us, we are in the right relationship with life and we thrive. When we disconnect even just one little bit, we make room for that which is distorted to come in and enter us. We must protect our connection with the Mother Nature. She is not just those trees, she is not just the planet, she is all the cosmos, she is the entire cosmos. When nature moves her body, she moves the entire cosmos. We on planet Earth forgot, so many of us. We believed that civilization could be better than the rightful relationship with nature. We were in the land of bounty, where all was given freely to us. We thrived. We were safe. There was no fear. How could you fear your mother when you are in the right relationship with her? It only happened when we made room for something else to enter, and then so much more room for that to enter, and then to completely take over. Humanity no longer is natural. It is only in the right relationship with nature that we can become restored again. And she is rising. She is rising in each one of us. She's rising in you. When she fully awakens in you and you make room just for her, you will be restored, sustained by her, and completely safe. There is no fear in her arms. The fear came from this distortion when we made room for something else. Our civilization made us believe it could be better than being one with nature. They made us believe that being one with nature would be primitive, and that advancement would come with technology. But technology is not necessary when the greatest technology is the Mother Nature. When we say those words, Mother Nature, we often just think of the plants, the rocks, the rivers, the oceans. But there is this consciousness that is cosmic, universal, and then cosmic. She is the most intelligent of all. She is not just nature. She is not a concept at all. We do not need religions. We do not need those philosophies either. We just need to find our relationship, the right relationship with nature and all that is. Nature in the stars, nature in the sun, nature in the moon, nature in the land, nature in our own bodies. Our own bodies, they have been part of this nonsense for a long time, but our body elemental can remind us of who we used to be, how we used to connect with nature, how we used to use touch innocently without the nonsense. And that's a big part of it too, the touch. Mother Nature would like to remind us the sacredness and innocence and power of touch. The touch that exchanges love, not some lust, not some desire, love. The innocence of human hug. It is the mother hugging us when we hug. It is the mother touching us when we innocently touch out of love. And so when the world last ended 12,000 years ago, when Atlantis went a little bit astray, disconnected from nature, there was a lot of distortion in touch and in lust. And the right relationship with nature is to be love, because she is the loving touch. She is the loving hug. She doesn't see body parts as something to lust after. She doesn't see body parts to be turned on about. She just sees everything as nature. And so all is equally beautiful. Even that which we might perceive as ugly, but that's just our human mind that is really not natural at all. The mind is not natural. What is natural is perception. Perceiving, just perceiving, sensing, experiencing, being in nature and hearing her, feeling and sensing our own life force. That is natural. The thinking, the judgment, the labels, it's not natural. And so how do we go back to her? And we've had a lot of spirituality and a lot of philosophies trying to help us, but really, let's think about it this way. What if we just reconnect with nature? What if we just restore the natural flow in our bodies? As she says, we will, because her words are, wake up, my children, wake up. The mother is here, she is in all of us, and she is awakening in your body. She is awakening in your consciousness. And I know you are feeling it, because she says, so humanity was dreaming disease, but wake up, my children, wake up. Humanity was dreaming abuse, misuse. Wake up, my children, wake up. Humanity was dreaming the civilization that created need and lack and want. Wake up, my children, wake up. Humanity disconnected from oneness of life, including animals, the earth, the air, the waters, the plants. Wake up, my children, wake up. The time of awakening is coming. It's bigger than anyone can imagine. We are coming back to the mother in her fullness, to be fully restored. We are not traveling back in time. We are advancing in consciousness beyond needs, beyond wants, beyond desires. So you see how all those philosophies and religions will merge into that one thing, which is life, the right relationship with life. The right relationship with life, I tell you what it looks like when I see it with my third eye, which we all will restore so that we can see the true seeing. Because if we don't see how life force flows, how can we be in the right relationship with her? We must see her. We must feel her. We must know her. And then we know there is nothing to worship except for there is someone and something to honor. With all that we are, with our open hearts, with our love for life. The goddess is here. She's within us. Mother Life. And once we see her, and when we see her, then we know how she flows and how she desires to flow. She wants to be full in us. And so the right relationship is allowing our own being to become full of life. And that means to allow her to flow through the body, to allow her to completely animate us, to move us, to inspire us, to be creative, to sing, to dance, but not because we have to, not because we have some kind of practice we need to do. It more comes from the heart. How do we want to express the aliveness that is within us, that is the mother? We are in the year 2021, and so a lot of things that used to work before will not work for us anymore. A lot of religions and traditions that used to work, they will not work for us anymore because this is a new time and space. We have been through a lot and we will go through more. Now is the time to just find that one relationship. You and the mother, you and the mother, you and the mother. And again, her words are, wake up, my children, wake up. She is the mother, she's within us, and she will restore us beyond our wildest imagination. We must trust her. When she moves, she might move things around, and it's okay. Whatever she needs to do, let her do it, but give her your permission to really restore you and your life, to bring us all to sanity. That sanity that we lost so long ago when we were made to believe that we could do without her. Wake up, my children, wake